All right, Pisces, welcome back to the channel. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you could be notified anytime I upload a new video. And we're going to get right into this today. I feel like a lot of you are getting confirmation about your intuition. You are finding out maybe there's something that you prophesized for someone maybe a few months ago, maybe 6 months ago, or maybe there is something a feeling that you had about someone, maybe someone at work that you felt something about and you pulled back your energy, or maybe a family member that you felt you had some thoughts about. You felt like something wasn't right and you pulled back your energy, but you've been thinking to yourself, maybe I'm being too tough on them. Maybe I need to, maybe I should go back. And that's part of you being in this cycle. This is that, here we go, that innocence that you have. Like you have this innocence, you have this full like energy, but that it's not a bad thing. This is a good thing. You have this energy where you can see the good in other people. That's part of who you are, but you've had to learn to protect this energy, to still keep this energy, but also to see things for what they are. And so as you've been going through this process, now you're in a period of time where you are now getting confirmation. You're getting confirmation for those things that you had, and it's coming to you in different ways. Maybe you're at work and you're having a conversation with someone, and this other person comes up. I'm not talking about gossiping, and you find out maybe a position that you were going for, a position that you were going to go for, where maybe that person that you pulled your energy back from had told you, oh no, they're not interested, whatever. But you found out that when you applied, they applied for it also. So it's almost like, you felt that this person was sneaking behind your back, competing with you and trying to cut you off without you hiding, like without you knowing. Like, it's like when I say hiding they were hiding throwing the rock and hiding their hands. But see, this innocence that you have, this energy that you have, Pisces, you're giving it back to yourself. You're holding it back from people. You're no longer sharing this energy, because this energy also does allow you to see people for who they are. It allows people to come into your energy and heal, because this is the part of you that is healing. But when you see people are being fake, you see people are coming into your energy and they're not reciprocating this energy that you bring, you're pulling back now. And to everyone's surprise, but the beautiful thing about this is that you're getting the confirmation that you need, so that you can truly step into your gifts. You can own your gifts. So I'm hearing, hold on a minute. I'm hearing you could tell people that they are that because they are in your presence, they like you're going to get to the point where you feel good enough to tell someone, like, when they are in your presence, because they found you, that everything in their life is going to be okay. And this is not you being conceited. This is you owning the energy, this innocence that you have, and this energy that you bring to every relationship and every connection that you have with others. And so you are realizing now the value of this energy, right? Because why be in someone's energy who is using this innocence, this energy against you, and hiding their hand, throwing the rock and hiding their hands to try to hurt you, and then smiling in your face? No, that's This has been a big, big, big lesson for you. Yeah. But I feel the beautiful thing I feel about this is that you are, because you've learned a lesson, you can be in this energy, and you're not afraid. You're not afraid to show up as yourself. I don't know, like, I mean, there's a mermaid on here, but I'm hearing like you can't fool me. Maybe that has something to do with the fool. Like, you can't be fooled anymore. And the truth of the matter is that people are seeing this now. People are coming in, and they're reaping karma, because the energy that they're putting back, because you are innocent, right? And you've mastered, instead of stepping out of this energy and competing with them in the devil like energy that they were showing up in. You just pulled your energy back and stayed in your energy, and that left them with their own devil energy to deal with, and so they're having to deal with the consequence of their actions now. Clarify innocence, spirit. Let's clarify innocence for Pisces. I think I think you're going to be surprising yourself when these realizations start to come in, when these confirmations start to come in for you. Um, and you know that you have these gifts, but this is going to give you. I'm dropping too many cards on the floor here. Sorry, Pisces. You're going to have. I'm in my office. I'm at work, so bear with me. You're going. Look at you. You're walking away and holding your energy back. You're not giving away your energy anymore. And the beauty is that you're able to stay in your innocence, and this is allowing you to manifest the things that you want in your life. It's like magic. It's like like this has been your magic. Like, you're just starting to look on the other side. You're like looking. Look, this person right here is standing in his strength, right? And he's wearing green. He's got green and red on. So I'm feeling like heart chakra and root chakra energy. So you're grounding yourself. Look at the wand. He has the wand in the ground. He's grounding himself, and he's like, I'm out of here. I'm taking my energy, right? I'm holding my energy to myself until I find someone who's worthy of it. And this was you finding your self-worth, realizing that you didn't need to overgive your energy. Look at this, Queen of Swords. You found your self-worth. No freaking nonsense. You're not playing. You are not playing. So, contrast, right? Look at the contrast. Queen of Swords and then this innocence energy, right? And I've been saying this. You know when to show up, which energy to show up in. You're you're mastering this. I just felt like burpee all of a sudden. You know what I just heard? I just heard, like, it was almost like I wanted not to speak. You even know you don't even speak anymore. You just pull back your energy. You're not talking a lot. You're not asking people for apologies. So let's say, for example, let's say you're at work, right? And something happens with a coworker, and you have to address it with your manager. You know, a lot of times managers will test the waters to see, because they obviously they have to go to HR, they have to deal with all of that. They don't know how far you want to take it. But let's say you went to your manager and you said, "Hey, I this person is making it very difficult. You gave me a job to do. This person is making my life really difficult and I can't get my work done. If you want this done, they need to cooperate, right?" And so she may, or he may, your manager may ask you, maybe the person was a smart ass, said something to you they shouldn't have said, just behaved in a way that was unprofessional, right? And then they ask you, like, "Hey, do you want an apology?" You don't want an apology. You don't want to talk about it. You just want it handled, and you want people to show up correct. And if they can't show up correct, you are pulling back your energy without saying a word. Maybe in the past, you used to talk a lot. Maybe in the past, it felt good to get that apology from someone. But you know now, you've learned that sometimes when people are in this energy, they don't really, when they come and apologize, it's only so they can feel better and, you know, and make good, play good. It's just a game. They're just playing good until they can get to the next step and throw another rock and hide their hands and maybe figure out a way to do it better, because they still get to keep you in their energy. When you pull your energy back and they no longer know what your long game is with them, they don't know what to do. They don't know how to react. They don't know, they have no idea what you're going to do, what your plan is, right? Maybe you're planning to go to HR, which you're not, right? You're just setting the boundary, and you're setting the tone for how people get to show up in your energy. You're setting the tone. See, people see you in this innocence energy. They think they're setting the tone. And then you surprise them by showing up, by flipping the script and showing up with your, using your shadow side, Pisces, the other side of you. And they're like, damn, like, I wasn't expecting that. And not just that, it's no nonsense. There's no second chances. You're not asking for an explanation. You're not asking for anything. You're just like, yeah, you're boring me. Get out of my energy. Take your cup and walk away. Is basically what you're telling them. Take the fake cup of love and walk away. Anything else for Pisces? Yeah, the light, the hermit, and the world. Your spirit team is guiding you into this new transition, this transition that you're making into this new energy, into this new timeline that you're going into. And your spirit team is not allowing anyone to step to you in a way that's not appropriate. And I'm feeling instant karma for people that are showing up in your energy. The way it's like the boomerang effect. When you pull back, when somebody comes at you and you pull back your energy, you don't interact, you don't show up with the same energy, there's nowhere for that energy that they're putting out there to go except back to them. It's the boomerang effect. And so, but your spirit team is there watching them also. And because you understand your self-worth, you're not showing up for another cycle with them. You're moving on to your new cycle. You've moved on to your new cycle, which your spirit team is really proud of you for. They're getting their karma because where does that energy go once you put it out there? It's like going to, I don't know. I'm trying to think. It's like going to Walmart and stealing. Going to a store, it doesn't have to be a Walmart. Going to a store and stealing something and then thinking you got away with it, but they have you on video, right? Like they have the evidence. And so they have the receipts. And here it is, you have had the receipts. Maybe you didn't you had the spiritual receipts, you had your gut feeling about certain people, you had the receipts, but now spirit is like, yeah, let me show you. Let me show you. You've moved on. Let me show you. And a little bit at a time, that's what I was saying at the beginning. You have people coming into your energy and they're like, yeah, so and so, yeah, so and so applied for that position. You didn't know? No, I didn't know. You didn't know because you pulled your energy back. So when you pulled your energy back, you're not. That means you're not asking questions about what they're doing. But that person has tried to stay in your energy. These are people that try to stay in your energy so they can figure out your next move. But you're beating them at their own game because you're not sharing. You're not picking up what they're putting down. I see the tower at the bottom of the deck. So these people are stepping into the tower that they created for you. They are stepping they are stepping into the tower. They're stepping off that ledge that they created for you to fall off of. They're falling off the ledge. The Hierophant and the Two of Swords. They can't look at spirit is you are so protected. It's like they see you, but they don't see you. Spirit is saying, spirit has them blindfolded and out of your energy. The spirit they have been kicked out of your energy. So it doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter where they go. It doesn't matter what kind of divination tools they use. They cannot get into your energy. They have no idea, and you're not giving it to them. You've already pulled back your energy, but maybe Pisces are not the only intuitive ones. You are also people around you are their intuition, but these people are violating. I don't know. I heard the laws of engagement. We're not supposed to get into other people's energy unless they want us to. And so when you are going and you're getting readings on somebody else, be careful with that if you guys are doing that. Um, you can look into your life, but they cannot go and be using divination to kind of like astro travel into your energy. Put their thoughts into your mind, because here's the thing. This is something we're all capable of. Have you ever been thinking about a friend of yours, right? Like good thoughts. Like you're like, hey, oh my gosh, I need to call that person. I haven't talked to them in a while. And then next thing you know, your phone rings and that person is calling you. Those are kind of subliminal messages that we can send to people, but that type of subliminal message is not bad. But when someone is actively knowing, like, because they're aware, it's not like they're not aware that you pulled your energy back, but they're using that energy to spy into what you're doing, they're getting blocked. And so whatever actions they take there'll be a boomerang effect. But then also I told you I saw the tower at the bottom of the deck. There's a tower for them engaging into your energy in this way. I heard it's illegal. It's illegal. Let me You're very, very, very protected. Connect. You're being asked to connect with others in meaningful ways. Sometimes it's helpful to get new perspectives and to simply be around other people. You are in need of this right now, and deep connections will benefit you in many ways. I feel like spirit's bringing in the connections that are for you. So be on the lookout for this. I feel like your energy is open because the innocence card came out. So you are in that childlike, playful energy, although you do still have that Queen of Swords energy that you can pull out. So it's like, people that you don't need to be afraid to make these connections at this point, because you that you know what to do. You see things for what they are, and you're going to know you're going to know when to cut things off. You're going to know when to set that boundary and pull your energy back. And not just that, you're divinely protected with the Hierophant here. You are divinely protected. And the Hermit, I feel like it's the Hermit. You have the Hermit and the Hierophant here. Just divine protection. You have there's a light, a golden light that's shining. That you have, like a white golden aura that you have, that is guiding you to the connections that are for you, to others who have the same type of aura that you have. And the 10 of cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is going to lead you maybe in the past with all these energies, whether it's at work, family, friends, lovers, whatever, that you've had these energies that you've had to cut off. You're going to find that these new connections are going to bring in this happy ending, this happy beginning, right? 10 is about endings, but you're ending, I don't feel this as 10 is about endings, right? 9 and 10, it's you're at the end of something going into something new, but that's what it is. Like, you're going to be having these happy connections going into this new timeline that you're going into. And in this new timeline, I feel like you are born to stand out. This card says, you don't fit in. Stand in your own power and be proud of your individuality. And that's what I feel like in these connections. You're going to have connections with people where everyone is standing in their power, in their individuality, and that is celebrated in the new connections that you're having with people. Then I have validate your past. This says, you did the best you could. Feel and empathize with your past, not judge it. I'm getting the sense that you have people that are going to be coming back into your energy uh, who remember you for who you were, and maybe they'll try to bring up like old things that you did, maybe things that you did when you were not in your highest vibration, right? When you weren't vibing so high. And we've all been there when we've done things where we're like, oh, we shouldn't have done that, right? Like that wasn't good, but that's not who you are anymore. So what spirit wants you to do is to empathize and not judge yourself, because when you stand in this type of energy about your past, you don't allow anybody to come in and judge you. You will not feel some type of way. You will not let anyone come in and try to shame you for your past. They will be unable to do that. And then thus again, the energy that shame and that they're trying to project to you will boomerang back to them. Ask your angels, seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. Yeah. And I said that, right? Like I said that already, that your angels, with the Hierophant and the Hermit card is here. You have your whole spirit team here support you. And so if you are not sure about connections as you're stepping into this next timeline, all you need to do is ask your angels, right? My favorite thing to do is, or I think the best thing to do is at night, right? This is when answers come to you. Like you can ask your angels, ask spirit, God, whoever it is that you're aligned with, whether or not this person is for you, right? If you're teetering, right? But here's the thing, your intuition is good, but right, there's that part of us that as you're crossing into this new timeline, there's parts of you that will teeter back and forth. And so if you at any point are doubting your intuition, speak to your spirit team, speak to your angels. Archangel Ariel is what I'm seeing and hearing. Overcoming obstacles. You're good. You are good. Get back on your feet. If something goes wrong and you have a connection that goes bad, you're going to be getting on your feet quicker than ever before, because you are not going to let those energies linger and let these cycles perpetuate like they did in the past. Like, these people will find themselves cut off because your cut off energy is just, your boundaries are intact. They can't cross them. They can try, right? Anyone can try. We can't stop people from trying. We can't stop, you're going to attract that too, right? It's kind of silly to think that you have all this light and that you're just going to attract darkness. You're just going to attract light beings. Yes, you are, but you're going to attract up beings that aren't of the highest light. You're going to attract connections that do still want to feed off your energy. That doesn't go away. It's just that your boundaries are tighter. Your protection is up. Cleanse your energy daily, twice a day if you need to, depending on what you have going on, and speak to your angels, and you're going to overcome any obstacles that come your way. And I feel like some of you, maybe because you're in this in-between timeline, I feel like some of you may be feeling right now there's so many obstacles, like that you don't need, you don't know how you're going to get through it. Maybe you have some things going on right now that you're just like, oh, I'm things feel kind of rough right now, right? You need to trust and believe, talk to your spirit team. You're going to overcome, and it's going to be better than you thought. Let me use this other deck. Let's pull the Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Clarity. You have clarity coming in whatever situation that you're dealing with right now. I don't know who I'm talking to, but like, whatever situation is that you're dealing with right now, talk to your spirit team, talk to your angels, ask them for guidance, and you're going to get the solution. You're going to be able to overcome this. Ace of what? Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands. Listen, fire, fire, fire. This is your divine protection. You don't have anything to worry about. You just need to keep trusting and believe and stay high vibrational. Do what you need to do to stay high vibrational, to stay out of fear. Fear is not your friend. Fear attracts fear. Stay off the TV, stay out of the news. Stay out of maybe, avoid watching like scary movies and things like that put you in that fear, in that give you like that bad adrenaline rush, right? You need to stay calm, cool, collected, and trust and believe that everything is happening in your favor. It's like, look at this, the Ace of Wands and see how they're facing each direction. It's like there's divine protection all around you. These are your angels and guardians all around you, protecting you. Anything else about overcoming obstacles, Spirit? Anything else about overcoming obstacles? Anything else about overcoming obstacles? Okay. Maybe not. Okay. Exactly. You're only entertaining, and your spirit team is only entertaining people that are coming into your energy, that are giving you equal, where there's equal give and take, where your energy is reciprocated, as I said before. What's that card that just flipped? Knight of Wands. Why this Knight of Wands? Ten of Wands. Three of Wands. I saw that earlier. Page of Wands in reverse. With the Knight of Wands, and then I have the Eight of Wands. There's some fast moving energy, right? The Knight of Wands can be a little reckless, a little, act without thinking. But here's the thing. Here's the Page of Wands. I'm feeling like this is kind of childish energy that's being returned. It's like they're coming at you with this energy, right? If they're not coming correct, if they're coming at you, maybe trying to smooth talk you into whatever, right? This fiery energy, but the energy is coming back at them. And with the Page of Wands being here, it's like they're slowly, every time they behave in this way, they're demoting themselves. Like they get demoting, like they're going backwards. Instead of being able to use your energy to move forward, they are going backwards. And here you are moving forward quickly as you're deciding. And I said this Three of Wands was out here from the other deck. You're just looking forward, and you're moving quickly in the other direction. You're looking the other way. You're not looking back. You're not looking back. Like you're looking completely ahead of you to build the life that you want. That's your focus right now. And if somebody's coming to you on some BS time, you're not having it. You're not even turning around to look at them. Your focus is your focus. And they feel like you're being selfish. They feel like, well, how come, why won't you turn around and look at them? Can't you see me? Don't you see me looking at you? Don't you see me talking to you? And you're just like, yeah, no. No. I see you, but I'm not interested. I'm not interested in what you have to say. I'm not interested in the drama. I'm not interested in the trauma that you're trying to bring into my life. I'm just not interested. If you're not interested, you are not interested in the conflict, because that's what it is. They're bringing, with the wands, right? They're bringing conflict. That's what I felt. They're bringing conflict into your life. And they're trying to do it quickly before you can see what's happening, but it's being returned. It's being returned to them just as quick as they're sending it to you. But at the same time, you are moving. It's kind of like, I don't know if you guys know, like, I'm just thinking about physics class. I don't know why this is coming up right now, but like, you think about, in physics, we learned, like, they talk about like two trains moving in opposite directions, right? Or maybe usually it was like two trains going at different speeds, coming towards each other, right? Or two trains traveling for 5 miles going in opposite directions, right, at different speeds. And it's like they can't keep up with you. They can't keep up with you. It's like they're chasing behind you, but they can't keep up with you. And every time they do that, they get they get karma, and it goes back, and they are slowed down. They are demoted. It's not like they got promoted to the Queen of Wands or to the King of Wands. No, they got demoted. All right, Pisces. Yeah, you're not having the conflict. You are not having the conflict because you are in your presence. You know that your presence is special. You're being asked to spend more time in the present moment, to stop ruminating about past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now, and when you are present for it, you when you are not present for it, you miss all the beauty, because you're getting a fresh start. You're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open fully to this gift that you've been given. What did I say at the beginning? Like, this fresh start, your gifts are online, and you're learning to trust these gifts. But to trust your gifts, you have to be present. You have to be in the present moment. And I feel like people are missing your presence, right? That's why they're acting this way. They're missing your presence. They're missing your energy, but for the wrong reasons. They need to come with their own high vibrational energy. They need to start vibing higher so they can step into your energy. They can't come in and want you to dim your energy to meet them where they are, or just want to pull and drain your energy. But spirit's got your back. Like I said, spirit's not having it. They can't. The conflict is being returned, and there's so many wants here, right? And I feel that with all these wants here, I feel like there's some seeds that you planted that you're getting ready to reap. You're getting ready to reap the rewards for seeds that you planted, because you've manifested. What did I say? Manifest. You've manifested. um the magician. You've manifested so many things into your life. You planted seeds here and there and here, and maybe you haven't seen the growth, but the growth is coming in with your fresh start. Let me close this out. I'm going to pull an angel card to close this out. Reassurance. Trust your intuition and make practical decisions that align with your higher purpose. Your guardian angels acknowledge your efforts. I'm telling you. What did I say? You are highly protected. The more you trust your intuition, and they're like I said, they're bringing you the um confirmations that you need for you to be reassured of your gifts. And the more you're reassured of your gifts, and the more you stand in your gifts, and the more you're confident of your gifts, the more your spirit team stands by you and protects you and your gifts. All right, Pisces. All right, dream weavers, let's keep weaving that dream together. Pisces over 40. I will see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.